Hey everybody, welcome back to the Coach's Corner. This is Coach Adam Hale. I'm Bob Rombach. Pleased to be with you here this day. Wednesday, we just got over your 99th win as head coach of this team, the Grantsburg Pirates. That's a really significant thing. Obviously, we're looking at number 100. Can you just kind of tell me in your own words, like how does a coach get to that point? How do you get to 100 wins as the head coach?
Well, two things. Number one, I think like 4 different times I thought people said I have 99 wins. So I thought like I've won
Yeah, I know.
90, 105,
Yeah,
40. I got no idea. And then I would say my next answer would be Leo and John Chanel would be my next answer. And then after that, we've had, just a lot of good kids. Good coaches, just been surrounded by people that have really contributed a lot to the team and the program. And, I think we talked about it last week, when you're by yourself, or there's two of us, like me and Seti last week when guys were gone, it makes you appreciate having everybody back because you can do so much more and things just go so much more smoothly to contribute to getting wins.
Yeah. No, that I thought you were on pace for 100 last year, and then I don't know how that, but Addison went through the record, so I'm certain that you're at 99.
Well, then you know it's legit.
If Addison did it,
it's probably at 62.
Well, he counted all the forfeit wins, all the scrimmage wins, so.
Forfeit wins, and I'm at 120.
Yes, exactly. No, it's a legit 99. You take on Glenwood City this Friday. Before we get to that, we'll just kind of quickly recap last week. You had Webster in kind of a weird situation. It was a 4 o'clock afternoon game. You guys got there and school wasn't even out yet. Can you kind of tell us how that felt? You guys ended up winning by a nice margin to go to 1-1 or 2-1 on the season. Just kind of walk us through that day, and you've had some bizarre things before, like last year you had to go to Ishpeming in the UP, you had to leave early. So how do you kind of treat those odd situations other than that's different than a 7 o'clock Friday night game?
It's tough. Mm-hmm. I think back to Ishpeming too, and it was tough. And as much as you try to prep guys and try to keep some of the schedule, last year Ishpeming game we were flat. We came out flat. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of just weird mistakes, dropped snaps, missed blocking assignments. And then Friday, we had some mistakes too, and it was tough because, again, there wasn't that atmosphere. Mm-hmm. It's 4 o'clock, it's bright out, kids get thrown off a schedule, and that's a lot of times what happens. Even though we knew that was going to be a problem and tried to focus on avoiding that, we still made some stupid mistakes, but, fortunately we did enough good things to get up early and take care of business and get out of there.
Any standouts, any things that are like you want to highlight from that game that you were exceptionally pleased with?
For starters, it was tough because they didn't play a ton of reps, and we got some quick scores on offense. I think overall it was nice to see just our first game of getting a lot of guys in. Mm-hmm. So some of those guys that maybe get a couple snaps or don't get any snaps saw significant time. And just being able to coach them off film and say, all right, now you're playing varsity speed here. Here's what we need to work on. Here's maybe what we did wrong. Here's what you did well. So I think that was, a big takeaway from that game. And then just guys, again, even though we had some mistakes, we did get up early. I thought we blocked well at times. And then defensively, we had some good things, a couple bad things. But overall, good enough, like I said, to get out of there with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple things that are positive is you have a full coaching staff back together again after your dad Dennis has missed a few weeks and Addison missed last week. So everybody's back together. Can you tell us kind of what that means now for preparation and then game night on Friday?
It makes it smooth, and for me, it's so much easier because now I can put a little more on, Seth and Dad's plate and not even have to worry about stuff defensively because we have that extra guy and Coach being back. So now I can focus on offense and we can just get more done and the nights are a little bit easier
Sure.
because I'm doing not double duty, and I think that's a big plus. And then on the field, just for practice, like I said before, we can break up by positions like we normally want to and get more detail with technique stuff and keys and all the stuff that we need to practice to be good.
Well, speaking of that, you're looking at film over the weekend, installing on Monday for a team that you don't know a ton about. Glenwood City, you head there on Friday. Bus leaves at like 4 o'clock, so it's a decent drive to Glenwood City. What can you tell us about them? What should we be on the lookout for?
Yeah, we played them last in 18 in the playoffs. Same head coach. They had a good program. They've been, when I first moved to Wisconsin, they were in the state championship, I remember. Really had things rolling. So they've had a lot of success down there, and this year they got a good team. They're 3-0. I think they've allowed 1 touchdown. So their defense, watching them on film, they got some guys that are athletic, good tacklers, good wrestling program, translates all the time. Physical bunch of kids that run around and make plays, and got a good quarterback, and they mix it up pretty well with their pass and run game. So it'll be a test. Yeah,
you're going to have to get after it defensively on all 3 levels. Maybe haven't seen a team like that yet. St. Croix Falls a little bit. They would chuck it around a little bit. Yeah, I was watching some Glenwood City stuff too. Their quarterback seems like he's got a good arm and is not afraid to throw it all around the park. So
we do a number of different things offensively. So going to make us really cover the whole field.
Yeah, exactly. So. So that's about it. Glenwood City and all these new teams we talked about a little bit before. You just kind of go into it like you would go in any other non-conference, or until the time comes that you actually have some decent amount of tape and kind of can tell tendencies. Is that accurate, or do you have some secret stash?
Yeah, it's still early, so nobody's got a ton of film. We got 3 games.
Yeah.
But when we traded 2, so we got 2. I tried to find the other one online. I tried hard and never found it. But I went back and I watched a little bit of the 2018 game just to kind of see, totally different offense, so that didn't help. But defense, they do some similar things, and just trying to get a read on stuff.
Right on.
As much as we can.
Very good. Well, there's not a lot left. Last weekend was a phenomenal weekend.
It really was
phenomenal weekend.
It was for you.
It was pretty good for you. Pretty good. Of course,
everything but just get
Pirates,
to it. Just cut right to the chase.
What do you mean?
Fantasy
we build it. No, stop.
Get right to
stop
it.
peeing in my Fruit Loops. I haven't been able to do this for 3 years.
I thought you beat me last year first week.
That's probably true.
I think you did. Probably true. And then I won the whole thing.
Yeah. Went into the playoffs with a 7-6 record, but you won the whole. I don't know. I don't know.
That's the duplicate. Yep.
So Pirates win, Gophers win, Vikings win, all handily, and then you can see there on the screen. Let's see, right here. Okay, the score. It's good to be me. It's good to be me.
I thought we were going to be close for a while, and then by whatever the Sunday night game was, then I kind of said, it's over.
Just threw
and then my number 1 pick, Brown for the Lions. I think he had 3 points.
Yeah, I was sweating that a little bit, but I think it's a long season, marathon, not sprint. Okay, so just hang in there.
Stay positive.
Okay, all right. We'll see you again later in the season, but I think that's about it. Congrats on 99 officially, and go get 100.
It's the goal.
All right. Thanks, everybody. All right. We need no prep.
We were born for this.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Anything you want to cover today?
Nope. Fantasy football, of course.
Well, that's definitely going to be on the short list. All right.